Howdy, howdy, listeners. This is your host, Random Nerd, on the Critical Thinking Nerd podcast. This episode is going to be blunt, unfiltered, and, just straight to the point. Serious question. Why are you tolerating a corrupt U.S. Congress? This is to my U.S. Americans, my U.S. citizen Americans. Why are you tolerating a corrupt U.S. Congress? Just a simple question. Why are you tolerating a corrupt U.S. Congress? During this government shutdown, the U.S. House has passed what is a CR, also known as continuing resolution, to fund the government for a specific time period. That original time period was through, mid-November? But now it's almost November during a government shutdown. So now, this begs the question, what's the holdup? Well, I'm going to add in a audio clip, and I'll include the TikTok video link in the episode description.
Let me put some information out there for y'all. And I'm not telling you who to vote for. I just want you to hear this information, do whatever you want with it, and then form your opinion afterwards. But to everybody saying this is who y'all voted for, Trump's the reason why all of this is going on with SNAP benefits, government shutdown, this, that, and the third. Democrats are actually the reason why the government is being shut down. Is shut down. They're the ones who has voted no 10 plus times to get the government open back up. SNAP benefits, they voted no. Paying essential workers, they voted no. The Republicans are bringing these bills to pass to pay these things and fund these programs. The Democrats are voting no. Why? To use it as leverage. They want y'all to say it's Trump's fault. That's what they want, to divert the attention off of them, put it on Trump. That way, y'all don't even realize that they're not for the people. They're the ones that are the reason all of this is going on. They want Trump to go down in history as the president who has had this huge crisis under his term, when they're the ones who are voting no. But they don't want you to know that. Y'all need to understand, the thing about it is that y'all need to understand to not fund the SNAP program, not open the government, not pay essential workers. While they're voting no for all of those things, they're still getting paid. So everybody else is suffering, but they're still getting paid. Again, this is leverage because they want Trump to go down in history as the president over this, during his term, to have this huge crisis, when the Democrats are the ones to vote, have been voting no for everything. They just want y'all to continue to blame Trump. That's their goal. I'm not sitting here trying to tell you to switch sides or who to vote for, none of that. I just want you to know the truth and know the information before you go around pointing the finger, because that's what they want you to do. And I'm not the one to fearmonger, but if you got some money, some extra money, you should probably go to the grocery store and load up, because at the rate that this is going right now, November is going to be a wild one.
But basically, the U.S. Senate, the U.S. House has already passed a continuing resolution. It is now in the hands of the U.S. Senate. The 53 Republicans, I only keep up with the policies, so forgive me for not knowing the seats. But the point of the matter is, all of the U.S. Senate Democrats are holding Americans hostage, have voted no on the continuing resolution. How is this an issue? The United States Senate Democrats are holding you, the American people, hostage. Hostage. Shouldn't that ring a bell? hostage. That is criminal. US Senate Democrats are being criminal right now. They are directly violating their oath of office of the United States Constitution by holding the American people hostage. Does that not boil your blood? Does that not? They are not representing you. They are not representing you. How is this an issue? They are representing themselves. You please answer me. How are you tolerating this criminal behavior by elected officials who are supposed to represent the American people? But they are using you as a hostage. They don't care about you, and you let them. The United States Congress is corrupt, plain and simple. Stop blaming the president. The president does not have the authority to just sign away bills, just sign away laws. No, that is the United States Congress. And you let them. This is to my United States citizens, my fellow Americans. You are letting the United States Congress hold you hostage. This should not be an issue, but it is. I challenge you. I challenge every United States citizen American to demand 100 US Senate votes to reopen the government, or to demand the immediate grounding and shutdown of the entire US airlines, commercial airlines. You want to screw people's livelihoods? Well, we're getting there. This is going on almost 2 full paychecks. You know what happened last shutdown? 35 days, 36 days. It took the FAA to call on the United States Congress to reopen because it was the staffing shortages of your traffic control towers. So that is my challenge to you. To demand 100 votes of the US Senate to reopen the US government, or to shut down the entire US commercial airlines. Simple. The government does not care about you, and you let them. The Congress, the United States Congress, both House and Senate, yes, the House does some work, but they're just as guilty. And if you're not protesting against this shutdown, you're not protesting. United States Congress is bought and paid for by lobbying, by foreign governments. They do not represent you. And it's sickening that you tolerate this. It's sickening that Americans tolerate this. At what point is enough? At what point do we, the people, say enough is enough? You tell me. I challenge you. You tell me at what point is enough? Because years and years and years and years, this happens every single fiscal year, that US Congress refuses to work together. And if you follow my US Constitution Political Thinking Nerd series, you will understand that US Congress only passed 71 bills. 71 bills in 2023. So you tell me, are you not pissed? Are you not frustrated? Are you not angry? I sure am. But I'm just a voice. So my challenge to you is to demand 100 Senate votes. 100 Senate votes to reopen the US government, or for the immediate shutdown of the US commercial airlines. For truth, transparency, and fairness, this is Random Nerd.